Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dice Dropping's Chronicle of Vampire the Masquerade, Chicago by Night. I am your humble storyteller, Serene Montgomery, and I will pass it along down the line for our players to introduce themselves if you don't know them already, and who they are playing this evening.
Yeah, hello, I'm Tony Prokop, and I'll be playing Donovan the Ventrue.
Hello, I am Erin Hestwick. I'm playing Seraphim Abbott, who is the Rose in the Toreador. I had to do something. Don't look at me weird.
I'm smiling at you.
Hello, I am Jesse Buzzard, and I'll be playing Marcus Wraith. The coterie is La Sombra.
Hello there, I'm Erin Flores. I'm going to be playing Clyde, the Nosferatu, who's just happy not to be on fire.
We'll see.
Are
Yeah.
you certain you're not
Are
on
you
fire,
certain
though?
you're not
That's,
on fire?
that's
Don't
the
think
question.
like this.
In our last episode, that's what we'll call it, episode. I don't know what I'm looking for in words. We had split the party again, with our social powerhouses taking over the task of distracting the sheriff, and hosting a party for Baby Chorus, the sheriff's band, as well as entertaining some of the enemy from across the north side, that usually are hosted at Red Number 5. And on the other side of town, with brilliant detective work, Clyde and Wraith are sneaking about through one of those buildings that are forever under construction but never seem to finish, in hopes to find a Miss De Winters, the favored ghoul of the Emperor of Washington, D.C., whose disappearance and possible embracement can lead to possibly some political upheaval within the Camarilla court. And unfortunately, we left those two with the breaking of an invisible ward, possibly leaving Clyde in a less than favorable situation. And the opposite of what I usually do, which is, reverse, let's go to the non-action. We're just gonna jump right back into the action because that's what I feel like is right today. So jumping in exactly to the moment of Clyde, you see the flash of fire, and it will take an incredible amount of will on your part to not fall under your vampiric instincts. Now, this is a resisting frenzy roll, specifically, at the bottom of your character sheet, because to resist a frenzy in Vampire the Masquerade, please correct me if I am wrong, it is your composure and resolve, and then a third of your humanity. But luckily, the frenzy button does all that math for us. The amount of successes that you need to overcome this sudden flare of fire, you feel the heat and the light of it come rushing at you, is 3.
Okay, that is possible for me to do.
Mhm.
Is
Good
there
luck.
is there anything I could add to willpower now or after the roll, just so I know?
Unless you have a fortitude ability that does so, you cannot modify it at the current moment for frenzy.
Don't think resilience counts for this, so nope. Okay.
What does resilience specifically say?
It's just adds to health.
Okay,
It's
no,
not like
it
a
does
swayable
not.
mind or
It
anything.
does,
It's just...
understood. It does not help for your mental capacities, mental facility. Right now, no, it doesn't work.
Okay, there we go. I don't know what song Baby Chorus is playing right now. That's a 1.
1 success. So, in this current moment, Clyde, you are going full vampire, wherever that looks like for Clyde. You are in danger, and you need to get out of here in the fastest way possible. As Clyde is the first one to, the door is opened. You see the flash of a sigil on the door, the magnetically sealed door appear very suddenly as it's broken. And Clyde, just fully fangs extended, eyes wide and frantic. I will note, you did not see the flames appear.
Okay.
And immediately you see Clyde's body just react physically. So I'm going to turn it over to you as to describe the scene. Clyde, what are you doing at this current moment?
Oh, like full of rat panic.
Mhm.
Just like that scene in Ratatouille where everyone just scrambles away. I think I'm honestly, if Wraith is like near me, I'm bumping into him. I don't think I've gotten up yet. I'm full like
Mhm.
on the ground, like prone, trying to scramble away, kind of.
Understood. Absolutely. Wraith.
Okay, as he bumps into me,
Mhm.
I recognize that he just went full vamp.
It is not subtle when a vampire falls into a
Yeah.
fear frenzy. Fangs
So
fully it is a full flight response in a caged animal sense.
yeah. All right. I'm going to do my best to druff on him and get him in a hold
Okay. So a little
to
bit
try and
of
calm him
PvP at the
down.
current moment. So this is going to take a opposed strength brawl roll. And I will say for Aaron, Clyde does not want to be cornered. You are
Okay.
trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
I will rouse my strength for this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I also have to rouse, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Also,
Come on.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
just
Did
just
that twice.
just heads up. Remember, you can take half of your dice pool.
Thank
The
you
more you
for
know.
my weekly
Oh, it's just
reminder.
getting better.
Yes.
Good
Thank
day.
you.
Yes, Clyde getting hungry on top of being terrified. We love it.
I think
Marcus
like
also got hungry.
Mm-hmm.
okay, just a brawl
Or
check, right?
It is a strength brawl,
strength brawl.
yes.
Also, remember any
4
specialties. I believe Wraith
plus
has some.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I do. I have versus Kindred, a specialty in brawl.
Mm-hmm.
I have a total of, what is that? 4,
Oh, there it is.
10 dice.
So
Ooh, I
if
love
you
it.
take half, that'd be 5. That is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to take half.
All right. So, Clyde, you have, in order to not be restrained, you need you need more than 5 successes.
I don't think I can actually get that, but I'll
But you
give it a
could
shot.
messy crit
I
to make
could.
things
That
spicy.
just the cherry on top
I don't
of
know what
this
my mood is
this,
tonight.
this fiery Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I
Ah,
don't have to worry with yeah.
that's okay. The dice do want to tell a story. So, Clyde, you feel in your panic the almost iron bands of something holding you down. You are actually, well, you're not disaware of what's going on around you. You just know it is the opposite of what you want to happen. And Wraith, you have Clyde who is fighting you the entire percent of the way, but you have him held down. What would you like to do? And with that disparity of successes, I will say you will be able to hold Clyde for a while, but it to calm Clyde down, I don't know if that's within your purview right now because you are in hostile territory. So, um I'm not sure what it is you wish to do, but you will have Clyde restrained for the moment. What would you like to do?
I don't want him leaving
Mm-hmm.
because that could easily trigger somebody else
Mm-hmm.
on the way out.
There are other people here. We know that.
Yes. Also, there was supposedly another guy in that room,
There
so the
was.
door opened and
Is he still there?
Yeah, the door opens actually all the way, and you being able to see in the dark, you La Sombre, the bright, awful halogen lights that almost kind of make you go, unpleasant,
of
are on
memories of days
inside.
past.
Mm-hmm. Are inside, but there's nothing in that room.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch, we've been tricked.
If you'd like a closer inspection, either resolve awareness or intelligence awareness. And of course, any other special abilities because you're vampires with powers.
So the halogen lights are on?
The halogen lights are on.
And I've got Clyde in like a headlock or whatever.
You do. That is correct.
I'm going to take a quick peek inside and use my... I believe resolve plus awareness?
Okay.
Because either way, it doesn't make much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to rouse because I'm dangerously close to... I'm at 3 hunger.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. And I don't think I have any other spiffy vampire things that will help.
Mm-hmm. All right. 2 successes. With
Not
2
bad.
successes, not bad at all. Something's not right. You know you saw someone come down in here, and that room specifically only has one way in or out, and it's very clear when the door opens. Not even without the ward there, the pneumatic seal in the lock notifies when you come out, and no one passed you, and you know someone was inside. Something's not right about the room, and maybe it's because the way the lights are flashing, that something's not right with the way the floor is placed. You can't quite put it. It's just something that's making you uneasy.
Would you calm down already? Give him a little shake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. I
I
will say time is of the essence because
Yes, I
you are
know.
not. There is another kindred upstairs with an animal at their side. So, what would you like to do?
No, because that would set off the other kindred. Especially, I'm not sure how loud that would be down here.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of, taking a pot shot into the room. But also, I might hit her. So, if she's in there. I am going to... Oh, God. This is a horrible, horrible idea. Try and stealth into the room with
Oh.
a struggling vampire in my arms.
I will say with your previous role in the excesses, yeah, you can drag Clyde into the room. And do you close the door behind you?
Sure.
Okay. You
Yeah.
close it. You
I'm
hear
going to be
the
like, and as soon as it closes, I'm going to like tuck us up against it.
Yeah, absolutely. You close it, the door hisses closed, and you hear the lock engage. And you stand in this room, and that unease that something is definitely still not right, is still there. And yeah, but nothing's changed. Halogen lights kind of flicker a little bit now that you're in the enclosed space. You're muted if you're talking.
I am sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I've been apologizing to Clyde because I'm tempted just to like throw him out into the emptiness.
Mm-hmm.
What you gotta do, man. It's okay.
But first, I'm going to make an investigation roll
Absolutely.
because I know for a fact that something's not right here.
Mm-hmm.
What's investigation, right?
Yep. 4 successes. Are you satisfied with that number of successes? Because there
Yes,
is
yes, I
Alright,
am.
excellent. With 4 successes, holding Clyde, your senses are all over the place, and at the farthest edge of your perception, you feel like you see the tiles on the walls like shift a bit, but as soon as your attention goes onto it, it's as if it never moved. But you you start to feel that there's more people in this room than you're seeing.
Mm.
They're just, I will say, I think with 4 successes, they are obfuscated very severely.
Well
Actually,
then,
I will say, with 4 successes, you think something's fucking with the room entirely. Is it?
I'm gonna spend a turn. I believe this is the right
It's a Ooh, Arms of Ahriman. Okay. Okay. So I will need a rouse check.
one. Mm-hmm. I believe I just clicked this button right here. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Is that a 1? Nope, it is a 3. You're fine.
I get
Then
hungrier.
I'm going to need you to roll a Wits Oblivion roll, please.
I believe that would be the role that would go along with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my wits would be 4.
Mm-hmm.
So did I do that right?
I believe to be.
No, because I have Oblivion of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
something went wrong there.
yeah.
All right. So where's that button at? It's been a while.
Are you at 4 hunger?
Yeah,
Oh, this is fun.
there we are. This should be it.
Is that a messy crit I see?
That is a messy crit.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful things are happening. All right. Let me check my rolled list of things that can happen on a messy crit. Hmm.
I'm sorry, Clyde.
Okay. So because specifically you are using an Oblivion Path, as you normally it would be difficult to pull your shadows in this seemingly to be specially equipped room. But as you focus, you start to draw on the shadows that you cannot see, that are specifically obfuscated in this room. And you connect with something that is like disturbing the surface of a still black pool. You take 2 stains in your humanity as you feel something respond back, and there is a almost cracking, tearing sound as the illusion shatters. And you notice 2 things immediately. 1, the shadows that you have pulled are wrapped around one individual with dark hair, dressed in definitely severe business attire, like a charcoal suit, young woman, very angular shaped glasses. She is staked and chained, in the center of the room currently, and at her feet are writhing shadows that are almost intertwined with yours. And then you see beside her is the kindred that you saw that descended into the elevator, fully wrapped. They don't need to breathe, but it's still that struggling sensation of not having the free will to move. His fangs fully extended as as the arms of Armon are almost buried beneath his skin, holding him in place. The Fata Morgana shattered entirely.
Okay.
He's currently, he's, I don't know who the fuck you are, but do you have any idea what you're doing?
I will walk up
Mhm.
and take the grenade that I have, pulling the pin and sticking it with the handle down into his mouth
Mm-hmm.
so that his mouth closes the handle and keeps it held there.
Yeah.
And then I will take the pin and toss it on the far side of the room away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
Walk over to said Chica,
Mm-hmm.
use my immense strength with the potence. I believe I don't have to really do a roll for that one.
Nah, you can hold Clyde and break the chains while that she's in it with your level of
Yeah.
potence very easily.
And I will break her out and huff her over my shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
trying to urge her beast to calm down, whatever her
I will say,
shadow demons are.
I will say with a messy crit, you cannot do that.
No, okay.
They are out.
Okay, we will try our best to get out of here then.
Okay.
Heading to the
Hmm.
elevator.
Let me see. So,
So,
no.
question.
Yes.
The grenades, I got those off of the Second Inquisition guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have like a symbol on the grenade that states that they are from that it is given to the Second Inquisition, or any kind of traceable symbols on the grenades?
They do not.
Okay.
Okay. You have a currently Clyde who is frantic to get out. The kindred that you have can bound in your shadows. Misty Winters over your shoulder. You walk over to the elevator, and as it dings open, you see the barefoot young woman who you saw before, large wolf-like eyes, as she says, "Sleep." And I need you to roll me 1 second here as I look it up. No. Ah, here we go. Okay. Where is it? I might have the wrong thing. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so I need you to make me a stamina and resolve roll.
Okay.
Did it go? I don't see it.
No, not yet. I'm still
Okay.
getting to it. I'm thinking possibly to rouse,
Mm-hmm.
either or. But if I get to hunger 5, what would happen?
You will go into a hunger frenzy. Well, I usually allow for, because there's no blood at the current moment, I will allow for a a roll to see if you fall into a hunger frenzy. Once you reach 5, to see if you can hold yourself long enough before you can go find blood.
Do you have any discipline powers that might be able to help?
If you have discipline powers,
That is true.
yeah.
I have fortitude, unswayable mind.
Could
So
you
I
read me
add
the
my.
stuff?
Here, I'm
Mhm.
going to put it in the chat.
Yeah. Against such as dominate and presence. This is not one of those abilities.
And other things that'll make me go against my will.
This is not against your will.
So
You,
going to sleep right now isn't against my will.
she's not talking to you. As you feel her presence, not talking to your conscious self, but to the instinct that dwells beneath. She is talking to your beast.
Okay, then.
Are you satisfied with 4 successes? I believe that is actually the rest of those
Yeah.
are hunger dice. All
Mhm.
right, so
Yes.
you cannot re-roll those.
No.
All right, I will roll for our adversary. I should have had this up already, but I didn't, and that's on me.
Okay.
Fail, 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 fail.
Alrighty. So, do.
I'm just getting very horrible flashes of like the coteries being cut in half.
Right? I'm just like, guys, if we die, I know you might cry a little bit, but like, don't. We think you guys have a plan. Don't.
It would be a terrible inconvenience to me personally.
Who else am
For
I going to talk
everyone.
about like the upcoming spring line with? Honestly, Clyde.
I mean, you
Oh,
were the two who kept in the shadows the most, so it's not
I
like anyone
know.
will ask questions, but
I
it
just
would,
proposed
it
the
would just
poker night
be
thing too. It was so goddamn it.
terribly. And are you fucking
No.
God damn
kidding
it.
me?
She rolled a messy crit.
No.
Clean
For
crit.
Just
No,
a straight
clean,
that's
that's
just a
clean
kit.
crit.
She did.
Sorry.
She did amazing.
all
She
green,
did
all
she's
green
great.
numbers. My
She's
brain
great.
turns
For her.
up.
fantastic. I'm glad she's having a good day.
So,
God.
with a crit against you, you
That's
are
difference of 2.
you are unable to perform blood surges, and you are for the next 2 rounds. Since it goes again, since it's a
Success-based thing.
it is success based. Yes. And last turn plus the equal amount. And you are unable to gain the benefits of. You are unable to score messy crits.
Oh, well, that's decent
With-
enough.
Yeah. So,
I do not want messy crits right now.
very true, but she's also preventing you from blood surging. So
Does that prevent? Does that get rid of my previous blood surge?
it does.
Okay.
I will also say on
So
this,
my strength is back to normal then.
your strength is back to normal. Yes, as she just quiets the blood in you. Clyde, you also feel the wave of it, and your frenzy ends. You're
Oh.
currently in this situation, though.
Nice. Okay. At least
Headlock.
cool.
As we will enter into a combat. We'll see how long this lasts, though, to be quite
God.
honest. So Wraith, do you have access to celerity?
I believe not.
No. Okay. So
No, I do not.
All right then. So we're going based off of. So she just went. What would you like to do?
Okay, shake my head. That was a mistake. And have my arms of Arimon go after her.
Okay. So you were able to split them. That means you have less on the one that you currently have trapped back in the room, and as you split them toward her. Wonderful.
No, I'm taking the ones off of the Chica that I'm carrying,
Gotcha. Understood.
using those on her.
hmm
You're giving me the.
So
I'm keeping Big and Ugly tied up.
understood. Okay, Clyde.
Talk about us.
I
He's
said Big
talking.
and Ugly.
I thought it was like, was that a reference
Mhm.
to us? All right,
No, you're beautiful.
thank you. I'm like, dude, it comes from everyone but you. Hurtful, man. All right. Um.
And also, I said
So
Big.
yeah, I am for small. All right. So question: the
Mhm.
is the giant dog here?
It is.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I don't know that. No, at least. So I'm not frenzied anymore. Am I
Mhm.
still like conscious, coherent enough to like start fighting?
You are.
Okay. Cool. Good. Good. Um,
With service, not errands.
given that I'm still in like a headlock right
Mhm.
now, I don't
I
think I
will
can.
say, Wraith can easily release you if you give him the signal that you're not mindless.
Yeah. Fuck. Right, what's our signal for that? Man.
Two taps.
It's just a
Mhm.
gentle. Hey, man.
Someone who's in a
Hey.
mindless blood furry probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Released.
Thank you. I, as we shown, I'm not very strong, but I am roused now, so that might be a benefit to me. Now my
I
dex is so
believe
high.
all the blood rouse is gone.
That's only for you.
Oh, okay.
It's still the same as like more of as my higher score, so I might just like try to take a shot at her. Sure, she's a
Okay.
dog. No, I'll do her. She seems like more of a threat right now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Your choice either dexterity and composure and firearms.
Okay, yeah, I'll do dex for that one. Usually should pick something up in brawl. We get into fights so many times. It's just this happens all the time now.
Or
It's
maybe
a
even,
4.
like melee weapons.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
4 successes. She has not rolled to resist. I'm trying to see if this automatically just gets her, or does she get a chance to. It takes an active will. So I'm going to say she's on her. When it's her turn again, she has to do something to remove herself. It's not something that she could physically move out of because
Mhm.
of the specifications of ours. So it just hits her point blank. As the bullets collide into her. Do you know what damage your gun does?
God, we said it so long ago. I'm so
Mhm.
sorry. I believe it was just like a 9mm, like a regular handgun. I think it was like maybe 2.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah,
So
2
3,
time
4,
plus whatever the size.
5. So that is 5 superficial damage. 2. We round up. 3. Okay. 1. Alrighty then, minus her fortitude. So yeah, she takes yeah, as the bullets impact, you see her as she's being restrained by the shadows. Her chest just it impacts, but she seems to have no reaction to the bullets currently. In this situation, the guy controlling shadows is more dangerous to her, but you do damage.
Okay, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
that's respectable. Okay.
All right, on her turn, she needs to make a resolve and composure roll to get out of the shadows. Here we go. Do. Not the best at composure, but resolve is pretty good. So that is to escape and achieve more success than the attacker. All right, so that's 3 successes. I will need you, Marcus, to make a wits oblivion roll.
Yes.
Yeah, you fully, as much as she tries to move, her eyes locked on you, she remains in place. Her dog now is going to try and pounce on you, Wraith, given that you're holding her down. So, this is flat, just 6 dice. Dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, it says that you can do nothing but control the shadows for Arms of Ahriman. I don't know if that includes dodging out of the way of...
I think it means on
Attack?
like my turn I can only do that. Like I'm
Alright,
not allowed to
so-
attack as well.
Understood. So you can, as the usual rules for combat, you can dodge out of the way with dexterity athletics, or in this instance, I would say you could use Wits Oblivion to put your shadows in the way of the dog, using one of the arms.
Be able to strength athletics to just stand there and take it so that he doesn't
Yeah.
knock me down.
Absolutely. I went real high pitch there. All right, so
You liked the idea.
I did. No second one. So they're just rolling 6 dice for their full physical discipline. For their full physical pool. So here we go.
1 second here. Just checking something.
Dog only got 1 success. Makes sense. They don't have hunger. I keep forgetting to do that.
Okay, so
You only need to beat a 1. So if you're
yeah, I was
your
thinking
pool
about
is
doing
half.
prowess, but once again, probably not the best of ideas.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what's your strength athletics just halved? You only
5.
need to
Well,
beat 1.
it'd be. I have 5 for strength athletics.
Yeah, so it would be 3.
Yeah.
So
So
you
it
don't
rounds
even
up?
have to roll.
Yeah.
4, yes. So even halved, you would not be budged or bothered by this wolf that comes at you. So you have both of those kindred restrained by your Arms of Ahriman. You do not know how long that will be, because they do have a chance to
Mhm.
be unrestrained by it.
Is Clyde and me inside the elevator, or are we just outside of it?
Just outside of it. It opened up and there she was, so you can step into the elevator now.
Oh yeah, I'm going to step into the elevator,
Mm-hmm.
and I will grab Clyde and pull him in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Push the button.
Okay. When the doors close, it will disconnect.
I pushed the button. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll disconnect the guy down there.
Yeah, so he's down there, disconnected. You
question-
leave the wolf in there. The only one that you have restrained currently is the gangrel in your shadows.
I don't want to put you down, but I will if I have to.
I don't.
Intimidation.
Yeah, go ahead.
And what would
Charisma
that be?
Charisma, intimidation. Mm-hmm. Three successes. Yeah, she does believe you are serious, and her body doesn't quite relax as she's restrained. Is like, that's your choice.
Okay.
But you're dead. Whatever you do.
Steak.
Yeah, she's restrained. I am going to need strength melee. She does have fortitude. You are going to have to crack through.
Okay, strength melee.
Yep. Well, actually, no. She's restrained. Even with fortitude, you have potence. You don't need
Yeah.
to roll. There's, you just hear
I
that
have the cure
cracking.
for fortitude.
Yeah, you hear the cracking, and the stake. The stake is in place. She is paralyzed. You are aware she is still alive and still
Mhm.
conscious. Okay. The elevator dings up to the back to the ground, the true ground floor. You have your prize, no worse for wear.
I will step out, and before I step out, I will push the button to the top floor.
Yeah. Doors
And
close.
then run.
Mhm. Absolutely. You take Clyde with you.
If I have to,
No.
I can carry him again. Oh,
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
do
All
the
right.
invisible thing.
Ah. Doo-doo-doo.
You do the invisible thing. When we will transition back from you all getting away back to Club Aries, where the festivities are going on as well as they will as well as they are in your establishment. And I will say, Donovan, what does catch your attention, just perusing over everything, you take notice that what is Natalie seems to be in an argument with her girlfriend.
Oh. um, I see. Um, okay. Is it like, what is it? I guess, what does it look like to me?
Yeah, absolutely. You see, it's pretty heated. Natalie seems to
Okay.
be very upset, while her
Oh.
girlfriend seems to be trying to calm the situation down. People are starting to, like, at least within close vicinity, the music's kind of drowning it out. But you see that her girlfriend's trying to calm the situation, but Natalie definitely just looks frustrated, more frustrated than you've ever really seen her in conversation. Natalie does not show her upset this publicly.
Okay. Strange. Well, if I go anywhere near that, I'm gonna get spotted because I look like nobody in this club right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna I want to I'm gonna grab a like a waiting staff
Mm.
person who works for me
Mhm.
and just say there are two women fighting over there. Tell me what they are fighting about and in what context.
Of course, Mr. Shaw. They go off. Uh,
And
and
I will say, but do not speak to them.
of course. And like most of your staff, they know the art of hospitality, but invisibly. As a couple minutes come by, you see Natalie just storms off, leaving her girlfriend at the table, and then your staff comes back. It seems like there is an issue with one of the girls, Natalie, I believe is her name. Someone has been stalking her and asking questions about
Someone has been stalking Natalie,
at least,
the woman
well,
who stormed off.
harassing, sending pictures, asking questions about her significant other, uh uh apparently asking how long that she's known them. Natalie believes that it's an ex of some kind, but the messages have become threatening, and Natalie seems to be scared, and her girlfriend seems to be saying that it's nothing and that she'll take care of it, but
She's dismissing it.
mhm.
I see. Good work. And I will just like adjust his tie and then in his breast pocket just shove $500.
You just see, like, I love this job.
and after I do that, I go take a break.
Yes, sir. And they go off.
Yeah. So yeah, excellent. I think I'm gonna like look for Seraphima,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna give her a look like, do you've got this? Just into the current party if I see her. You shrug. You don't know.
Well, I don't know if you see me. It's a big place.
Mhm. It's my place. I know where to look.
Yeah.
You stand out.
Unless you're invisible, I will say, Seraphima.
I think there's a gesture to the table versus the random woman to me that has just walked
Mhm.
off.
Understood.
Yes, of course. But yeah, just I think you got this as in like the club right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna step away.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like good. And I think Donovan is going to casually meander to where Natalie huffed off towards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You find her kind of like outside
Mhm.
outside of the main thoroughfare. Uh looks to found like a quieter booth to just sit in.
Mhm.
She seems to just her phone on the tabletop. She's been like scrubbing at her face to stop herself from crying.
Yeah, I think Donovan, I will definitely like walk up from her blind spot and then just like when next to her offer her a handkerchief because of course he has one.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
Yeah. She jumps. But when she sees it's you, she smiles and takes the handkerchief. It's like, hi. Oh, sorry. Fuck.
What's wrong?
I've been getting. I don't know, maybe it's nothing, but I can't go to any of the police about it because they're just like cybercrimes isn't really a department in the police department and nothing's actually happened to me, so it's just I think someone's trying to get to my girlfriend through me but she says it's nothing, but what he's been sending me is super weird and doesn't make
Mm.
any sense. Like he keeps asking, "Do you know who your girlfriend really is? Do you know the people she hangs out with?" And at first I thought it was, homophobic shit, but
Mm-hmm.
then he sent me like a link to this website that I don't know. Stuff's on it's not real, but it's
What website?
uh called uh it's called Dark Art or something. I tried to the first time I clicked it I saw a bunch of videos and information and stuff, but the next time I tried to do it, it was gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Did you click this? Hold on. And he just reaches into his jacket and pulls out a cue card that's like black, and he just
Mhm.
like looks at it. He goes, "Hold on. Did you click the link?" He's just like scanning it as if it has a row
Yeah.
of terminology on it, like on any of your personal devices.
On my phone.
Mm.
Yes, I know it was dumb, but
Donovan has no idea.
yeah,
Like, okay, that's just
it's like, yeah, I get
doesn't
it.
know what to do with that
Don't click
information. But
weird mysterious links that you get from people in your DMs, but he
DMs, yes, of
he
course.
knew all this information about her that I didn't even know. Like he knew where she went to school before here, knew
Mm.
about her family, stuff that she's never told me. And when I tried to talk to her about it, she said that he was making it up. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who goes through that much effort. And then
Mm-hmm.
then he sent police reports of girls that have gone missing at campus, and it just
Mm-hmm.
started all adding up, and I don't know what's going on.
I see.
I say he, but that's just because most people who send creepy messages to people are
I
mostly men.
tend to be men. Yes. No, I'm very aware. Um. Uh. Have they made any direct threats against you?
They said, yeah,
What
said that
did they say?
I was brainwashed, and
Brainwashed.
that if I didn't get away or told him where she was, that he, or the word, I keep using he as terminology for fear, but they said that they would rather see me dead than be used by her.
Well, that's a man then. Uh. Used. I see. And you said this to your. What's her name again?
I, Serena, have forgotten this young woman's name, so
Oh no.
name placeholder. Someone check me on it when I go back and look at the other videos, but
This might be the one of when I went to red number 5.
might be.
I believe it is. I believe it is her. She is the
I got it.
the teal
Alyssa.
hair. I
Yep.
think.
Allie, yeah.
Allie.
Alley Cat. Yep.
Yeah, Alyssa.
Catlin. Her name is Catlin.
Mm-hmm. Uh, is it Alyssa or Catelyn?
Her name, Alyssa Catlin. She goes by Cat.
Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
All right. Yes. So it's just like yes. I see. Well, we can't have that. How long has this been going on?
Only the past couple days. There was a protest outside of Ren number 5 last time I went to date with her. Some people from a megachurch came by,
That makes sense.
and the usual super Christian thing, telling us we're all going to hell for that kind of stuff, and then
Yes, God made us in his image, yet we're also completely flawed and disgusting and shameful.
yeah, they were. I didn't know I didn't know wearing sunglasses at night was still a motif for people, but yeah, after that protest, I started getting the messages.
I see.
So it's maybe been a week. It's only just escalated now
Well,
to threat.
Natalie, I do wish you would have come to me with this if you had been feeling this afraid. I know maybe you think I'm busy, which I am, always, eternally. That's a joke there, but uh, I do have time if a friend of mine feels unsafe.
You just always, yeah. I just don't want you to think that I'm not worth your time and everything that you've done. Most of the time these things disappear. So I didn't want to bring your attention to it and it go away and it, like you said, waste your time.
Natalie, you staying in the dorms right now still?
Yes.
Do you think you could maybe for a small time stay with your mother?
Yeah, I could do that.
I think that might be best, just in case. I will look into this. I know you didn't tell me with the expression of wanting me to look into this. I'm going to, though.
I would appreciate that.
Good. And it is absolutely for your sake. I dislike that your significant other has decided to disregard your fear and feelings in this matter, but I'm not your father, so I won't be giving you a relationship advice. But thank you for telling me that so quickly and directly. So you've been receiving these through your phone. You've been contacted through that.
Well, uh, through my Twitter, but I mean, yes, still through my phone too.
Which is okay. I thought that okay. Is Twitter not the phone?
It's an app on the phone. So yes, it's all on the phone.
Yes, no, I know apps.
Mhm.
There's a market sharing app that's quite useful.
You hear chuckle through the sniffling.
Mhm. You have to understand. I mean, you know things, right? You have some privileged information about the world.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I am. What was this? I'm definitely thinking a man trying to convince you that she was.
think it was I think the terminology he was using was the same, but it was different. Like she was capable. Some of the stuff that I saw, I don't think anyone is capable of.
I see. I hope you hold on to that. Did you delete those or do you still have them?
And she definitely looks like she doesn't want to say, but she's like, I still have.
Okay. Are they on your phone?
She nods.
All right, Natalie. I know you won't like this, but I would like it if you could give me the it's a card. There's a card in your phone.
The SIM card?
That's the one. I think.
Donovan asked for it before. He definitely knows what it is. I remember
Yeah,
he's asked for it before.
again, he's asked it for it before, but I just
Do they still have those? I just trade in the whole phone. I mean, okay.
it should be on the side. If not, could you just I would appreciate it if you give me your phone. In exchange, hold on. I will just reaches in, opens up it's not a wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan doesn't have a wallet.
Is it a money clip?
No. He has a money clip, but that's a different thing.
That's the petty
And
cash.
another
That's petty.
500.
That's petty cash. Yeah. It's more of
Jank.
like a pocketbook, like one of those long,
Oh god.
like literally like from the 50s, 60s.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Opens it. It's just like it's like
All
the
I'm hearing is a
angular.
satchel right now. That's all I'm
No,
hearing.
no. Like literally, like there was
Some
these
long-
thin
No, I know.
rectangular things.
Yeah,
you
no,
would
I
fit
know.
in. Yeah, and he opens it. Some people might think it was even a cigarette case, and pulls out this like jet black steel card
Mm-hmm.
and just like hands it to her and goes, get yourself a new. Well, I think you can get yourself a new phone with that because I will be using this for some time, and I know taking that away for any amount of time is akin to torture.
It is
And
adding to a level of anxiety, and my life was just threatened, so I don't know why that's
exactly.
a
So
thing.
why don't you get
So,
yourself a new phone with that?
okay. Is there like a limit you don't want me to spend or go over? Phones are
Once
pretty
it's
expensive.
once you slide it, it will work for 24 hours.
I'm sorry?
The limit is 24 hours.
As in time limit? Not,
Mm-hmm.
that's an amount of wealth I don't want to calculate right now, and I'm gonna sit. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Donovan.
He just puts that away.
You see,
Takes
you're
the
just very
phone.
carefully like place the card down, pick up like her pocketbook, and just like slide it into her wallet, like it is too precious to lose sight of.
So yeah, yep. And he'll put the phone away in like another jacket pocket and just be like, I will take care of it. Don't like just spend some time with your mother, you know.
Hmm.
Like and uh I think that's all he's really like and that
Understood.
and just like I'm sorry that this turned into more of a sour night for you.
Me too. And thank you. It. I. I know you put a lot of work into this night, but I think I'm gonna. Go home or pack up my
Absolutely.
stuff.
Like, would you like someone to drive you?
That would actually make me feel a lot better.
Excellent. I'm just gonna like tap a thing and be
Mm-hmm.
like, Alexandra.
Mm-hmm. You just see her shock of pink hair, like already at the front door.
Yeah, I go. Alexandra will take you.
Okay. Then she leaves. At the same time as she does, Seraphima, your hawk eyes notice on stage Damien like has not touched his phone ever while he's on stage, but in this moment you see him lift a cell phone out of his pocket, or at least a blocky thing that would be a pager. The music becomes very discordant as it's missing one of its key parts of it, and you just see Kathy Glenn's glare over at him. He's not paying attention to her before he just places the guitar down, jumps off the stage, and starts heading out the door. He is not stopping. There is as he moves, though, you do see the Kine are immediately getting out of his way.
Wait, so
Like,
wait, what?
subconsciously.
Could I just quickly ask
Yeah,
something to clarify? What happened?
absolutely. Damien's got a message, like, who has not answered his phone all night, seems to have gotten something off a pager from in his pocket, has read it, and
Gotcha.
is now getting off the stage and leaving mid-performance.
Yeah.
And the Kine are, as he's moving, they are avoiding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Could I do like a wits insight to see like I know theoretically she's got the skills to like try and like slightly slow him down,
Yeah.
but like it's just try to see like okay, is this like beyond, like is he giving into like something else where it becomes completely impossible because she doesn't want to
Yeah.
she doesn't want undue like
Yeah. Absolutely.
attention to
So,
this.
yeah, wits insight, wits politics, or wits etiquette. Like, those three of those choices you can absolutely roll.
Right. Well, etiquette I have Camarilla, and then insight I have emotion. Would either of those help me?
So,
Obviously, respectively in different
Yeah,
roles, because you can't mix
so
match.
I think it would depend on what technique would you want to use or if you want to prolong his exit. I would say your Insight emotions would be you using your social skills to do so. Insight etiquette would be using you and by thus your coterie's status to halt him. So it's depending on which angle you want to go to try and waylay his departure, I think would be what would give you more information.
Well, this is to try and gauge whether or not it's like, would this even be possible, or is this just me
I
getting in the
gotcha.
way and like
So-
unnecessary attention coming on us?
I gotcha. I would say it would be etiquette more.
Cool.
To see if you could stop him.
Cool. So wits, etiquette.
Your Camarilla dice would definitely.
All right. Let me see if I've got. I don't think status will help me. He has way higher status than me.
He does have higher status.
And then I don't think attract is really going to help me either. Unless it would.
You're not currently engaging with him. You're trying to assess the information before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I will say your attractiveness will not affect this roll. Currently.
Cool. All right, wits, an extra one from the bonus. Yeah.
One success. I will say with one success, at the current rate that he is moving, he will probably stop to be cordial, but he is going. I will say, Seraphima's risk assessment, it's probably not good to get in the way of the sheriff in the mood that he seems to be radiating right now.
Cool. If possible, then she's gonna let Damien go and not stop, but she is going to message Clyde that Damien is heading out. He received something on a pager.
Okay. And as the worlds separate and then come back together, we are going to go on our break. So please get food, drink, bathroom, whatever you need. And when you come back for the second half, we will see where the evening takes us. That's all I got for. I'll see you when you get back.